Well, good morning guys from Barcelona. I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in Barcelona in such a long time. Obviously I traveled to Iraq. Things were going on, the Iraq content was been coming out, and I was like, you know what? I need to get back to my little vlogging in Barcelona times. So it is a happy, sunny, freaking Friday outside today, and I'm gonna take you around for a weekend in my life in Barcelona. But today, this morning, got up, went to the gym. Now I'm gonna get some work done. And then tonight is actually Sant Joan, which is a big summer festival here in Barcelona. Pretty much just like the kickoff to summer. Summer solstice was yesterday. And so there is fireworks all over the beaches, bonfires. Everyone heads down to Barcelona to beach around the area, brings wine and beer and snacks and blankets and sits down and just drinks on the beach, has fun. There's rooftop parties afterwards. It's gonna be a fun little festival day, and got lots of fun plans this weekend. But summer is definitely officially kicking off. I literally sat outside for about 5 minutes on my balcony and I fried. You probably can't see it right now, maybe you can, but I already have a tan line from 5 minutes of sitting outside. So the Spain sun is no joke. But I'm excited for the weekend, so I'm gonna take you around my day in my life, Barcelona weekend edition. I kind of wanted to talk about what it's been like since moving to Barcelona. I feel like I haven't really talked much about my actual experience besides the apartment search, which that is a fiasco in itself and was a headache and a half. But if you want to go watch that, click the link and you can go see the apartment search hunt. It was crazy, trust me on that one. But since then, it's actually been really nice. I feel like I finally feel settled in a place. I haven't felt this sense of home in such a long time. It's been a constant battle of me wanting to travel and wanting to have a home base, but wanting to keep going and then traveling places and trying to find friends and then moving. And then it was just a hamster wheel of constant really highs and really lows. And I feel like I finally have a baseline right now of just happiness and a bit of relief. And it feels really good. In the first 2 months, I would say I felt a bit lonely, mainly because I was meeting a bunch of girls from the meetup groups, from Bumble BFF, and so many of them were really nice. But you know when you meet someone and you just feel that instant click, oh, we're gonna be friends. You just get on easy, the conversation flows easily, your humor works well. And I feel in the first few months, I kind of struggled with that. There was 2 girls that I met previously here that I was hanging out with, but I wanted to actually create a girl group. I missed having a girl group. I had one in Bali, and then when I left, I literally haven't had one since because we spent every 4 weeks in a different country for the past year, and this was the first time that we were stationary again. And so it took me a bit of time, and I know as a traveler and digital nomad how stressful it can be trying to find friends and trying to feel a bit of normalcy and home and people to relate to. But I'm here to tell you, don't give up, because literally within the span of, I want to say maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, I found different girls who I met who just were really cool, and I was like, I like you. And then I brought them all together, and now we're a little girl group and we hang out a bunch. So I finally feel I have my friend group here. I have reliable people I can text and hang out with and do things with and plan wine nights and all those kind of fun ordeals. So tonight, for example, Harry's away this weekend in Ibiza. I am here and I just planned a whole weekend with my girlfriends, and I've been missing that, and I'm really excited I finally found it. But it did take time. So if you're, trying to look for friends, don't give up and don't think it won't happen. And the one thing I could say is definitely put yourself out there more, because you're not gonna find friends by just not doing anything. You gotta get on Bumble BFF, or you gotta get on the Facebook groups, or find a WhatsApp group, or go to networking events, or meet up, or go work at a co-working space and meet people. You need to do things to put yourself in situations where you can meet people, even if it's a bit uncomfortable and even if you're shy. There's been times I've walked into meetups and been oh my God, I feel I'm gonna shit myself because I'm so scared right now. And you're just nervous because what if no one likes you? What if you don't find anyone to talk to? What if you're just staying there alone? Stop thinking like that. Just go, and I tell you, people, especially travelers, are quite friendly, and I feel everyone's up to talk to people. And you will meet your people eventually. But I'm happy that I finally found a little crew. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up work now, gonna get ready, put put some stuff on this face to make myself look prettier, and then get some wine, go to the store, pick up some stuff for the beach and for the rooftop. My friend's having a little rooftop pregame. I love that. It's so freaking nice out today. So it'll be really nice. Hopefully not too sweaty in the sun, because even at 5 or 6 o'clock in Spain, the sun is killers. I sat out for 4 minutes before. I showed you my tan line earlier. I sat back out again, but I wasn't paying attention. And we have a railing on our balcony, and I literally have railing marks on my legs from 4 minutes. So gonna get everything together, gonna get this face on, gonna get ready, and then finish up some work, and then head out to the rooftop. So let's get cracking. So now it's so funny. I feel like I've never done like a full walkthrough of my day before, but you know, we're gonna start something new for YouTube. Plus, I really want to share more of like my day-to-day life with everyone in Barcelona, because don't know, I feel like living abroad and just living in a different country is something that some people find interesting. And maybe I'm interesting, maybe I'm entertaining, who knows? I guess we'll have to find out. But now I am getting ready for my friend's rooftop, as I said earlier, and I am really, really excited. I don't know what I'm gonna drink yet. I woke up this morning with like a bit of like a tickly throat, and I was like, oh my god, literally worst timing possible, because it's now the weekend. But we just turned our AC on for the first few days, and luckily enough, this is like not very common in Spain whatsoever. I have central AC. Most of the rooms, like this room actually has it because they don't have a vent. They have one of those thingies like just on the wall. And I lived with those in Bali, and they're not great because they just blow out straight into the room, and I feel like it's harder to level out the cool air and stuff. And so we have central AC, which is really, really nice. But I feel like whenever you have your AC turned on for the first time, I get like that little like AC cold, and I'm afraid I'm getting that now. And of course I'm gonna be drinking tonight, so we're gonna see how I feel tomorrow morning. It might not be good, but I'm going to the beach tomorrow and I need to be not too dead. But I also want to have a lot of fun tonight because it's a girls' night, and I think girls' nights are always the best. Plus I feel like girls' nights somehow always end up the drunkest. And I feel like we all haven't been out. I guess my birthday was last time we were all out, which wasn't too far away, to be honest. It was like May 31st. It's my 30th. But I'm excited for tonight. I just think it'll be a fun time. And I need to figure out what I want to drink, because we're going to be at the beach. So it's like, I don't want to start drinking like liquor at like 8 o'clock. We're going to go to my friend's rooftop and then be drinking all night, because I'm not 21 anymore. I used to be able to handle my alcohol really, really well. And now your girl's 30. And I still can handle very well for a 30-year-old. But still not the same as when I used to. So maybe a little rosé. That's my favorite, but they don't really have like a lot of rosé options in Spain. It's just not their like go-to. I would say red's better, but red makes me like, I don't know. Red's too much for like a beach time and night out type of scenario. So need to figure out what it is that I want to have tonight, and then go to the store. And I still need to finish working. I'm obviously putting my work off a little bit, which is not smart. It's not really the best idea that I've had, but I did actually get some of my own personal work done, which is very good, because usually I only do mostly client stuff. But this week I found time to actually get my media kit updated, because my goal for the second half of this year is to work more with brands and collaborations and do all that stuff. But now I think we are ready. So next up is dinner, because I need to eat before I freaking start drinking. And then off to the rooftop we go. I'm so excited. Sant Joan festivities are about to begin. So I grabbed my wine and headed to my friend's apartment. They had literally had a street party right outside her apartment. We were up on her roof deck and just watched as they had a little band playing. They had food and beer, and people were letting off fireworks. This is the party at night before we head to the beach. Then we headed down to the beach, which you can see here was absolute chaos. It was thousands of people everywhere. People had blankets, their friends, their family. Everyone got a bottle of wine or some beers, and we sat down, chilled, hung out, had some drinks, and then watched the fireworks go off. You can even see some of the fireworks go off right now. There was one in the sky. It was more of like random fireworks shows here and there, but it was quite cool to watch on the beach. I had a great time with all of the girls, but it seems to be that everyone just brings a bunch of fireworks and drinks to the beach and just has a bit of fun and just celebrate the beginning of summertime. Then we headed off to a bar afterwards, chilled, had a drink, and then I headed home because I was tired and we had the beach day tomorrow. Well, good morning. Last night for Sant Joan was so much fun. We had a really good time. I will say, like, the beach was mayhem. Like, I really was not prepared for that, nor was I expecting. It was thousands of people everywhere. They shut down the train that like literally takes you to the beach, so we had to walk quite a bit. But once you got down there, even before the beach, there were fireworks going off in the street at random. Like, you had to watch where you're walking, and especially as you got closer to the beach, one legitimately went off like maybe a foot from me, and I had to jump, and like my ear was ringing, which was quite annoying because it's like the poppy like ones that they throw at the ground, but they're like actual little firework, or they're the little zinger fireworks that just come out of nowhere on the ground while you're walking. So we had to be really careful for those, but then we found a little spot on the beach. We all had some beers and wine and watched the fireworks. But then afterwards we wanted to go to a bar, so we walked towards like the Gothic quarter to just go find a little bar and have some cool drinks. We had a drink at one place, and then we tried to find another good bar to go to, but we didn't really want to be with like all the young tourists, and Gothic quarter really isn't the best place if you want to do that. And then we started getting tired, and before you knew it, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're all going to Sitges today, so we were like, let's just call it. We were trying too hard to like find a good bar, and we just weren't finding one. So we all headed home last night around 2:30, and then this morning getting ready to go to Sitges today, which I'm really excited. It's like a little beach town about 35-40 minutes outside of Barcelona, but it is super cute. It has like that old Spanish style feel with like the white buildings and the colors, and I'm just really excited. I haven't been there in almost 9 years now because I studied abroad here as a university student at 21, and I'm really excited to go back. It's a beautiful freaking sunny day out. So now gonna get ready and go meet the girls at the train station. We'll take the train out to Sitges and then have a nice relaxing beach day. I am so excited. We made it to Sitges. I am so excited. This is such a cute little seaside town. Like I said, it's about 40 minutes outside of Barcelona, but the weather was absolutely gorgeous. There's the main strip with a bunch of beaches, and then there's also around this little old castle church, there is an area with really cute little beaches. We had a little walk around, enjoyed the buildings and architecture. I just love the Spanish style buildings and all the colors. And then afterwards we plopped down at the beach and we just got some sun, laid down and chilled for a couple hours on the beach. I have to say the Spanish sun is quite strong, so we only lasted for a little bit before we had to either go in the water or go take a break and go get some lunch. So we had a little water dip, and then afterwards we walked through the town and we actually found this cute little Spanish American lunch place, and we all got these delicious sandwiches and salads. It was so freaking good. It's a little piece of home almost. So enjoyed that, and then we headed off to Vivera Beach Club, which I highly suggest going to if you go to Sitges. It is right on the coast, so it is up on the cliff and you have this beautiful view over the beach, and it's a bit more of a private area, and you have the water along it, and they have couches and they have lounge chairs and little tables, so you can have lunch, you can lay out, you can have some drinks and just chill. We got a big little table and we got these 2 little loungers, and we just caught some sun and enjoyed the rest of the day before we got ready to head back to Barcelona. It was quite a long day. I was so tired. So by the time I got on the train, I was exhausted, headed home, went to the food store really quick, got some goodies, got some vegetables, made some dinner, and then afterwards just chilled on the couch, watched a movie, had a bit of wine, and stayed in on my Saturday night. But so far, such a fun weekend. Well, happy Sunday. I'm not feeling that great today, but I'm headed off to meet one of my friends who's visiting in Barcelona, which is super exciting. Gonna go see him, have some breakfast, and then chill. It's been a long weekend, but then if I'm not feeling well, there is a summer series little party at the W tonight, which I'm going to make, so I'm gonna go enjoy Sunday in Barcelona. But it's so cute in my neighborhood on Sundays. There are a bunch of families that get together and they have like a card swap for little boys who like collect, I don't know, it's baseball, obviously not baseball cards, but like something similar to football cards. It is so adorable. Love Sant Joan. Just a nice, cute little local neighborhood, and yeah, go meet my friend. Later on, I got ready and I was super excited to go to the W. I have not been to the W yet in Barcelona. It is one of the iconic buildings down by the beach. So every Sunday they have the Wet Deck Summer Series, which they have a DJ on, and everyone can go to the W and just have a couple of drinks, have a little boogie on the dance floor, enjoy the views from the W, and the sunset is absolutely incredible. The sky just kept changing colors as the sun was setting more and more, and the music was really fun. We had such a good time dancing around. I mean, listen to the disco in the background. It was a really, really good time. The sunset was just absolutely incredible. I mean, you can see here the sky was changing, and we just spent a few more hours into the nighttime dancing and had honestly such a good time, and I can't wait to go back for another Sunday. Oh, well, it is Monday, and that was such a crazy, hectic weekend, but also like very common, especially for like summertime. I feel like my summer plans and weekends are filling up so fast. There is so much going on in Barcelona, which is obviously not a bad thing. It is very lucky to have so much in the city, but my tonsils are a bit swollen from the weekend. I think I overdid it. I started to feel a bit rough on Saturday, and then I like chilled, didn't drink, just went to the beach, and then had like a nice night in. And then yesterday, Sunday, was like the W party, and I was feeling a bit better, and so I had a little bit of wine. And then since we were there and there's like a DJ playing, like when you're talking to your friends, you can't hear one another if you're talking at like a normal decibel, and I had to like raise my voice to talk to them. And the whole time while I was doing it, I was like, oh my God, I could feel like my throat is really struggling with this. And so I had like a little packet of Hall's mini cough drops that I actually found in my backpack from America, and I brought them with me. And so I was like literally eating those like candy last night. And then when I got home, I had like a cup of tea and tried to just chill out. And this morning I woke up and was like, oh my God, you actually need some rest. Like, I'm gonna be doing just a wholesome week, got a lot of work to do, got some YouTube videos to edit. I'm in search for some new clients because some of my clients are shorter term, and I wanna be able to not have too much of a high and low dip like I've had previously. So I wanna kind of fill in their place before the contract ends. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed a little look into a weekend in Barcelona. It was a bit of a crazy one since it was like the opening weekend of summer and kickoff for everything. But I've had so much fun, and the weather here has been so amazing now. We're officially in the Spanish summer sun, so I'm really excited. But yeah, now I'm gonna go probably rest. I have a client call soon and gonna go take that and then have an early night's sleep and probably drink a gallon more of tea. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this channel, if you're enjoying seeing more of Barcelona life, if there are certain topics that you want me to talk about, questions you have about Barcelona, drop them in the comments below. I'll make videos on them. I'm always looking for more content that you guys would like to see. But if you're enjoying the channel, enjoying watching these videos, and want to join this beautiful community that I love so freaking dearly, please hit the subscribe button and come join. Send me a DM on Instagram, say hello. I love chatting to you guys. Love meeting up with you if any of you are in Europe for the summer and passing through Barcelona. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.